Yeah, hello and welcome to a tutorial on how to rank down in Overwatch. I'm rank 18 right now and my goal is to become the first place in the competitive mode, and for that naturally you will need the rank 1, and that is what I'm going to show you today here. We are waiting for a match and I will explain you some stuff and how I achieve losing every single game, because once you reach the 30-40 rank region, you won't be able to easily just not do anything and lose on purpose. No, you have to actively make your team lose, and that can be a bit tricky. I have to tell you that I still win some games even though I'm like actively winning, actively trying to lose. So let's take, oh, this is kneeling, is so cute. What do you think? What's the best victory pose for Mei? I'm going to add an annotation when the actual game starts, so don't worry. I like casual though, you know, how she's like standing on that, on her robot. Okay, so as you can see I'm rank 18, I'm dragging down the total team average. And these are like the enemy team. So the first thing you have to do is you insta-log Reinhardt. And you need to do that because then no one else will take Reinhardt, of course. So as you can see, the people see, someone is taking Reinhardt, and apparently he takes Reinhardt even though I have Reinhardt. Okay, that happens sometimes, but usually it's your best bet to insta-log Reinhardt, and well then you wait for the countdown to go down. On attack you switch to Mei right before the game starts, you know, but we are on defense, so we are gonna wait 30 seconds and let the people actually run out. As you can see. Okay, he has me on my side, man. He's looking at me. Okay, so I'm pretending to run towards the point now, and then I'm walking back. Okay, perfect. Okay, good. And at 30 seconds I will switch to Mei. Here we go. And that is to be done because now everyone is at the point. And if we didn't have any Reinhardt, they would need to run back, and that would disrupt the team already. So that is also already a plus since we have a Reinhardt now. Well, I might as well show you what we do when we have a Reinhardt in our team. So what you're gonna do with Mei is you basically wall off your allies to the enemy team. So so that there's always a situation where one person has to fight against a few other people. Like this. So he's going to be a bit confused and being shot down, as you can see. The orange marker. He thought there wasn't a wall behind him, so he walked backwards and then he walked into the wall. So that worked quite good. And we always have a scenario where it's like 2 versus 1. So always keep that in mind. The wall is a very useful tool to control how this game is going to play out. And you're always in the back. It's kind of its own little game actually. You need to make sure that the enemy team is winning, and you have to do it by using walls. I'm going to wall off this section now, and I can easily cap it now. So I'm following the Lucio. And this section is always being shot down a lot, as you can see. So it's always best to wall down this area here in this particular map. These doorways are always good to wall off. And if you do it, make sure to do it right before someone walks towards it. Wow, what's going on, man? And the best thing about Mei is you can heal anytime. So make sure you never die yourself, and always have your teammates die. Okay, I walled off this guy with his charge. That was a good one. Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, I'm walling off this one now. So as you can see, some people are contesting the point, and the Reinhardt is like here. So I just walled off that stuff, suicided myself, and we had a 3 versus 2 scenario, well actually 3 versus 1, and the other group at the spawn was also like in a disadvantage, and that wall kind of did the trick. And that was a very good win from the enemy team. What that means is that we will switch sides now, and we have to attack. And as long as we don't get to the both points, which I doubt we will, we are going to lose this game. So insta-log Reinhardt again. What you can also do is if someone chooses Reinhardt anyway, you can just insta-log a healer. So you won't have any healer going on. So I insta-log Mercy here. This guy's rather persistent, that Antonio guy. So that's fine with me. Okay. So attack is a bit different. On attack, you will have people grouping up at a certain gate. Usually you have like 3 to 4 people grouping up at one gate, and then like one other person at another gate. So you go where the other guys is. This guy in the chat asked, really 18 how? Yeah, that's the reaction you get when you are low rank. So I'm not going to engage with the chat today. So this gate is very popular, and I'm going to show you a really good trick on what to do that. But sometimes you see people immediately putting up a wall right before the gate goes up, but that is actually something you shouldn't do. What you need to do is you need to wall off 1 or 2 people from here, and then they walk forward, and then you have like 2 people behind waiting for the wall to disappear. And then you have like 2 people running forward and the other 2 are waiting behind, and then they have a disadvantage scenario again. Let me switch to Mei real quick. Disadvantage here. That's good, no? Okay, they're going to do the all ice wall here. Not that I mind. Okay, they're not walking out. Usually they all walk out and then they put the wall. Here we go, now I can put a wall. And now they're separated, which is really good. So you have 6 people on that front, and you have like 4 people here, so we are in a disadvantage. That is good. Placing the wall here, yep, that's good. And the Reinhardt died because he was alone. Wow, okay. So if you pay close attention, what is going on here now is that all the people are at very different positions in the map. You know, some are at the spawn, some are at the center, one guy's like at the very far end. And that is actually really good. And when that happens, you don't really need to do much. You can just watch and look what happens. Okay, closing off. Because, you know, they're always in a disadvantage. I'm basically like directing the flow of my allies with the walls here. And if you want to rank down, you need to do that. You know, you can't just like let it go, let it flow, like let it go, like May always says. Go. Ah, I left the hole. Okay, good, didn't happen. Okay, good. So something which can happen is when you do. So he said thanks, I love it. Something which can happen if you close off, like for example this wall all the time, is that people group up right behind the wall, and then you have like 6 people rushing in, which is actually what you want. So that the people group up actually instead of running in one by one. So make sure you can also help people with the wall, with what is what I'm going to say. I want to say here. Wow, watch out. So even if you want to help people with Mei, you can also close off walls and stuff and this stuff in order to make people force group up. So you can also direct the flow that people are helping. That you help your team. Here we go. Okay, sometimes people spectate you and you don't want to get reported too much. There's also a trick on using Symmetra here. And putting a teleporter very far away or near the void. And I almost died here. And that is where we like you will draw a lot of attention if you just place a teleporter into the void, you know. So you shouldn't really do that. And I find this Mei thing to be much less detectable for ranking down here. The walls, you can always blame the person to be a noob, yeah, and you can't really blame a person to be a noob if you place a teleporter into the void. If you place walls wrong, you can always say, oh man, this guy's just stupid. Oh man, okay. What's this? Yeah, I don't really have to do much now, so I might as well just circle a bit. Yeah, I'm going to do this one now. Placing a wall here. Yeah. So the Mei on the enemy team and me are like teaming up most of the time. That's how it goes down. Why Mei uninstall? As you can see, we actually some more higher ranked up people here, and they're still not able to win this thanks to the walls. So, and as this video is nearing its end here, I hope this kind of helped you to rank down yourself. My end game here is to become rank 1, as it's the best rank, like first place, obviously. Okay, I'm doing this. Okay, I'm gonna close off this one. Yeah, might as well, you know. There we are, you know. Not much else to do. Yeah, some people switch to Pharaoh when they realize I place walls all the time. I'm gonna place this one here. What I didn't cover, of course. Sometimes you have a Bastion or a Torbjorn here. In these cases, you should place a wall directly in front of the Bastion or directly in front of the turret as soon as they have an enemy contact. Make it so that the turret and Bastion is only covered a little bit, so they can't effectively shoot, but that the enemy team still isn't like blocked or anything. So just place it directly in front of the turret or Bastion with the ice wall, and then they won't be able to shoot, and the enemy team has an advantage since they can just move forward to the point in defense, for example. And that was like a very good loss. I'm rather proud of that one. And I'm just going to let you see the chat here. So you won't be making much friends with that method. And I love how you get the comment card with Mei all the time. It's amazing. When you play so many ice walls, you are bound to block some damage, and I would say 1/3 of the time you're actually getting a comment card for that. So I love this chat. And let's check out how much I'm actually ranking down here. The best thing is if you fight against an underdog team, then you lose even more ranks. It's pretty cool. So this is it. I'm rank 17 now. And there was a tutorial on how to rank down on Overwatch. Thank you for watching and goodbye.